Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Super happy to be here today. In fact, this is my second live because I went live this morning. Happy Mother's Day weekend to all lovely mothers out here. You know, I'm just thinking about it. The life of a mother is not easy, y'all. It's not. So let me just wait for those who have not, well, maybe I have to wait another 5-10 minutes for everyone to hop on, because I know this live thing, for anyone to come through, it takes about 10 to 15 minutes. So let's wait. Hey Drew Ross, how are you? As you see the title here, we're talking about Mother's Day weekend. I'm so excited, although I have a lot to do, but this is our weekend. The job of a mother is not easy, but we do it anyway. For the 9 months I carried you, growing inside of me, no charge. Y'all know that song? That's good, that's good. This morning I reached out to you. Well, I was asking how you were, but I guess you just probably tune in while you're working. I figure that much. Yeah, but I love Mother's Day, like just honoring us. You know, it feels special, even though I don't know what I'm getting, but it's definitely one of those holidays, you know, that have me thinking of how proud I am, having my 4 beautiful kids. You know, I'm doing the best that I can with them, and also just gratitude, you know. Yeah. So I'm here heading home. I have a few things to do. I mentioned it earlier. I have my niece is here. I have to retwist her hair. She has the same type of lock, micro lock, so I have to do that. And then I have my brothers here to braid as well. And then I have to be in church tomorrow in the early part. Hey Rob One, how are you? Happy Friday. How's everything going so far? Hey Nina, how are you? Thanks for being here. Go ahead and double tap as you guys are coming in. Double tap, double tap. Happy Mother's Day to you as well. For those who are mothers, happy Mother's Day. I hope you enjoy your weekend. And I know every day is a Mother's Day. Like every day, if you have kids, you're taking care of your children, every day is a Mother's Day. But nevertheless, we're putting it out here. I enjoy the job of being a mother. I really do. I didn't enjoy the birth, like in terms of giving birth. That right there is painful, but I enjoy the process of it, the 9 months. I'm blessed and highly favored. That's awesome. That's good. How's your channel doing? I have to tap in there one of these days. I'm just trying to keep up. It's not easy to keep up with everyone's live. Have you tried going live as yet? Rob Bourne, do you go live on your side, or you just upload long form videos? You're welcome, Nina. You are welcome. Y'all, listen, I could not wait. Like today at work, I was just checking the clock every minute, just checking it. I couldn't wait. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love to work, but today was one of those days I'm dying to just be home, just for the weekend, to unwind, relax, start off my little Mother's Day, you know, unwinding, hang, just just having those moments to myself. I really look forward to my weekends. I really do. So yeah, like I was saying, the job of a mom is not easy. There's so much sacrifice that comes with it as being a mom. Okay, our mind constantly working as a mom, whether we're physically working, proactively working, and even when we're sleeping, our mind is still working. I don't know why it keep beeping me. Just go if you want to go. You know, we we have so many roles as mothers. We're proactively thinking, physically working, and when we sleep at night, the mind is still organizing things that we have to do the day before. Or yeah, the job of a mom is not easy. But nevertheless, though, give God thanks for keeping me, and give me that mental capacity just to maintain a mental health to take care of them. Hey, Kenneth, how are you? I know. It's been a while. I saw you commented on one of my shorts the other day. I haven't gotten a chance to respond, but thank you for being here. Yes, it's been a while. I know you're one of my subscribers who's been with me from last year. I remember that. One of my videos has went viral. I'm not sure if it's that video you subscribe on, but I know you've been a supporter for a while. So no worries. Happy Mother's Day, Melissa. Yes, yes. I hope you have a great weekend and enjoy yourself to the fullest. Same to you, same to you. Yeah, so I'm just here. I figured to just shoot this live because when I get home, I need a little time for myself to unwind a little. Usually I do my live home, but for today, I know I'm in a little traffic. I figured to just use this time wisely to do it. But I am focused on the road. I am, trust me, I am. And when the traffic get a little heavy, then, I'll piggy looking back and forth. But yeah, I love the job being a mother. I really do. Just to see how my kids are growing, nurturing them, loving them, showing them compassion, discipline, and everything as a whole. Long time back in the days, it took the village, but now it's not even the village. We can't have the village raise our children anymore because time is different. And I know some of you won't agree with me, but in different areas or location or country rather, I mean, let's say if we're in Africa or maybe in another like a Caribbean state, whereas the community of people, the elders, that they're nothing than just love and compassion, and that's a different story. But here in the United States, it's not a village anymore. It's different. The people are different, the cultures are different, the ideology are different. There's a lot of different things. So I have to take all initiative and train my child up the way how they need to be, because it's vital. A lot of things are taken out of the school system, and I don't want to even go on that right now because I don't want the YouTube algorithm to cancel me. But y'all know what I'm talking about. It's a lot of things change. So I have to take the initiative and raise my children up in the right way. Bye, Nina. Thank you for being here. God bless you. God bless you. Well, it's not night for me. We're still in the day, but I know for you, you may have to, it's night for you. So take care, Nina. Thanks for being here and enjoy your weekend. Enjoy. Yes, Melissa, it's different. The time is different. But again, I thank God for giving me all capacity and preparing me to be the mother I am. I'm not the best. Don't get me wrong. I'm not the best. I made mistakes. A couple of times I made mistakes, but you know, I've matured over the years and doing the best that I can with them, because I'm not perfect. The way how I look at it, each child that you have, you become better at being parenting, you know, at becoming a parent rather. You know, you live and you learn. Sometimes you may not do things a certain way with one of them, but now that you have the second one, then you know what to, you know, how to go about certain situation, right? Because let's be real, you know, we take away our culture, the way how our upbringing raised us, right? For me, I grew up in a Christian home. My father is a minister. My uncle is a bishop. My whole family are apostolic faith. We were raised under that. So we were raised with discipline in a Christian base. And because of that, right, I passed on the discipline and the sternness to my children. But one thing I realized, that there's certain things that I had to change, right? Because I feel like back then in the days, and I'm not saying they weren't educated, but certain things had to be dealt with a different way, right? Because when you do something bad, the first thing that they do is to scold us or beat us for every little thing. When you tend to ask a certain question, you know, it come off as being disrespect. You will never get an answer, and they're quick to hit you for every little thing. For me, I changed. I don't do those things. Like if my kids ask me, if I tell my kids to do something and they ask me why, right? I don't feel like I need to run them or be ignorant about it. I'm gonna explain to them why, you know? If my kids make a couple of mistakes, then we're moving on another level. You get what I'm saying? So I train them up in the best way I can. I discipline them the best way, but I don't take up a belt for every little thing. No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna use communication and communicate with my children effectively, and not being ignorant about the situation and want to beat them for everything. I'm not doing that. So, and thank God, all my children, all of them, they're good kids. I don't have to do none of those things, but they aren't perfect either. You know, sometimes they'll ask questions and they get a little curious, and that's where parenting comes in, right? We have to communicate with our children. Sometimes we have to use loving compassion. Yes, we you know, we discipline them, but with loving compassion, not in a harshful way. So, and that's why there's a lot of bullying around and all over the place, because sometimes I feel like if parent takes time out with their children, spending quality time with them, right? We live in a day and age now where kids are in a home, and it's like everyone is home, but everyone is on their devices. Everyone is like, how the quality time isn't there anymore. For me, I do board games. Like sometimes we'll do crosswords, we'll hang out and watch movies and stuff like that. There's so much distraction. It's like the social life, the social life isn't there anymore. And I know I'm kind of all over the place right now, but listen, we're talking about Mother's Day. We're talking about a job of a mother. It's not easy. It comes with all different components and molding. But at the end of the day, I appreciate being a mother. Hey, Amanda. Everyone is doing their own thing. I mean, let me see since I'm focusing on the road, y'all, I can't really, you know, look, but I hope you, okay, got it. Thank you, Kenneth, I appreciate it. Listen, y'all, it's not easy, because here's what here's what happens, and I take time out to explain to my children the way how the system works. I feel like if we don't take the time to mold our children and shape them the way how we want to be, then the system is going to do it. So here's what's not making sense to me. The system is against us disciplining our kids a certain way. But when our kids don't behave themselves, they're quick to take them out of the home, and then they discipline themselves by hitting them, abusing them, and do all these different type of things. There's certain things I don't want to talk because they'll cancel this video in a minute. They'll sabotage it. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So I teach my children this, even to the point I will sketch it on a board to teach them. When mommy say this to you and you feel like you want to go do this and do that, you're not hurting me. You're hurting yourself. Because here's what's going to happen. The little moment mommy talk to you and you feel like you don't want to hear it, and you decide to go implement and to go do something else, and then you remove yourself out of the home, then your life beyond here, it's not going to be to your expectation. So I break down things to my children because I want them to understand how the system works. If I can't train them up the way how I want them to be, the system is going to do it, and they won't do it well. If you agree with me, type me a 1 in the chat. Listen, y'all, I have to be careful with some of these things I'm saying because they'll cancel me in a minute. But yeah, I'm one of those stern ones. Listen, I might be in this country for almost 40 years. Well, is it 40 years? Almost 40 years. Almost, because I came here when I was 9. So yeah, listen, let me, still can't hear me? Let me know if you